Hey, what's up guys? Kerry Sullivan here answering your triathlon questions, and today I got a question from Jared, and Jared wanted to know if an Aero out crank on your bike is worth it and works. And so basically what the crank is on your bike is it's the part in your bike that you spin around your feet on to make your bike go forward. And the chain ring on the right side there, an Aero chain ring or Aero crank is totally filled in. So there's no space in between it. So, you know, it's heavier, but it's totally filled in, and it's more what we call Aero. And surprisingly, those do make a pretty big difference. You know, depending on how fast you're going, it can take off a good minute to 45 seconds, depending on, you know, how many watts you're cranking out or whatever. But yes, it does make a difference, but it can take like a minute to 45 seconds off over a 40K, which would be an Olympic distance race on the bike. And basically what they found in wind tunnels and everything like that is that your crank, that part on your bike, creates a lot of what they call dirty air and a lot of extra turbulence, which can in turn slow you down. So bike companies have been doing all kinds of things to kind of fix that. The bike I ride, and I'll show you guys it someday, my tri bike is a Quintana. It's the CDO1. And basically what they have on there is some shift technology, and they take the down tube, which is that part that comes off the near the front wheel and comes down like so. They've taken that and they've actually bent it a little bit, so it doesn't, not so much air goes around that drive side of the crank on your bike to kind of eliminate some of that air going around there, so there's not as much turbulence or dirty air, as they say. And other bike companies are kind of starting to do the same thing and experimenting with that as well. So yes, it does work. And you know, basically the faster you go, the more imperative aerodynamics become. There's actually some stuff you can look at. You know, it's basic physics though, that when you start going above, I believe it's 22 miles an hour, the amount of effort in watts that you need to crank out to go 1 mile an hour faster starts to increase exponentially. And so basically aerodynamics really start mattering quite a bit more, and the longer your race is as well, you know, you're gonna start saving not just seconds, you're gonna start saving minutes. So yeah, the Aero crank works. I've got one on my bike. I've actually got one on my road bike too. that's how much I dig them, and they look cool too. So that is your triathlon question of the day answered. You guys got any other questions? You know what to do. Ask them. I'll answer them. That's it, guys. Peace and love, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye bye.